Born in the great nation of Georgia, here is the streaking Armenian lightweight contender, Arman Tsarukyan. And when this man has been given big opportunities by the promotion, he has absolutely busted the door down. A lot of people harken back to his fight against Makhachev back in 2019. Prevailing wisdom is that fight is going to materialize again, because since that point in time, Tsarukyan has been an absolute killer. And when he knocked out Beneil Dariush in December of 2023, he essentially made himself undeniable. He has been must-see television, all offense all the time. And again, not a lot of fellow lightweights are calling Sean Shelby and Mick Maynard asking for a fight with the Armenian Arman Tsarukyan. All right, so here's the undisputed UFC lightweight champion and one of the very best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, Makhachev. He trained alongside this man for years. He has every skill in the book. And the X factor tonight is that Hasbulla in his corner. Yeah, that's one of his brothers, is what they call him. Makhachev, though, is the guy that really does strike fear in so many lightweights' minds. He's a guy that possesses wrestling ability. He's a guy that possesses striking ability. The grappling is second to none. And just his size and physicality is so difficult to deal with. He is a tremendous fighter, and he will be pushed even more forward with the presence of his good friend, Hasbulla. You do wonder, though, if the opposing corner is a little bit intimidated given Hasbulla's presence in the Makhachev corner. Makhachev has stepped inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Arman Tsarukyan. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC lightweight champion of the world, Makhachev.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, all eyes on Arman Tsarukyan as this round gets underway in earnest. Of course, all rounds begin on the feet, where Tsarukyan has said he believes he will have a decided advantage here tonight. But don't be surprised to see him grapple.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Tsarukyan gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Separation.
Look how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Tsarukyan's shot is blocked.
Let's go, you can do this. Keep going.
Counters upstairs with a right. All right, early round one action here as the fighter engages in the clinch, and again, we don't know the striking discrepancy here, but well-disguised hip toss there to get his opponent down. Making all these shots count. All right, so he's got him in the north-south.
Go on, Kimura now.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now.
That Kimura looks tight. He's got to attack the wrist here, John. Make short movements up to separate the arm from the body if he wants to get a finish.
Oh, now he bails on the submission.
Using a lot of good movement.
How do you get out of harm's way here?
I mean, you got to shove that knee, John.
Keep that top position and work your elbows.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Tsarukyan.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Tighter.
Just over 2 minutes, round one. A series of punches from the top here by Islam Makhachev. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here. Now he's going full mount.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out, really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
Oh, and now he gives up on the submission. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Relentless pressure from the top by Islam Makhachev. Close out for the end of round one.
All right, take a seat, bud. Breathe. Great round. Okay, you're doing great at out positioning him on the ground. I want more of that. But this round, I need you to stay a little more active.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Tyson with the overhand.
Continuing to go to the head.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Now we're going.
Nice defense there, huge block. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
Oh, that was a really nice takedown. He passes the half.
All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
All right, relax for me, bud. Good. You're doing fine. Stay relaxed. Breathe.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Posture up and drop some bombs.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Well, on paper, it looked like a grappling advantage for him coming in, and largely, DC, that's the way it's played out. The takedowns, the ground control, he's got it all going tonight.
He's got it all going, J.A. This is a dream for him. The takedown early, the ground control, really starting to wear at the gas tank of his opponent. All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Good work from the top here by Islam Makhachev.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Under a minute now to go in the round. While sometimes our stat guys are stingy with the submission attempt numbers, there have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because He is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job. So gotta be careful here.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. 10 minutes in the books.
Stop!
All right, buddy, take a seat. That was awesome. Everything you're doing is great. You really found your rhythm and your distance there. I want you to do more of the same. His hands are getting low, so let's look for you.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Nice shot inside by the champion. Back and forth we go. Trying to establish that jab once again. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Islam Makhachev.
Now they separate.
Takedown defense is there. Oh, he lands another strike to the body. Really?
Oh, guillotine here. That guillotine is tight. Had the submission in very tight, but as it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position.
Oh, and he locks up a triangle now. You set off the top. His go-to submission looks pretty tight to me.
Oh, and if he's got to...
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Tsarukyan.
Just because he got taken down doesn't mean he ain't gonna punch. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one.
Great ground and pound by this man. Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
There it is. Now he's going to mouth.
Start raining those elbows.
Now he's with his arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. And there it is, another strike on the ground gets through. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
He really beat you up, but you have to defend yourself. Come on, I didn't come here to watch you lose. I want you to keep your hands up and be...
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. 2 men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championships? He's hurt now. Back to his feet. Tsarukyan. Oh, nice judo toss for him there.
On to the mark.
Tsarukyan is in half guard now. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Oh, great job by him there to reverse things and get the dominant position. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Tsarukyan ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Changing the position. Big ground and pound.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Tsarukyan is looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied. Lands with the ground and pound here. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Oh man, what a strike from the bottom.
All right, full guard now, DC.
And for the guy on top, he needs to build posture or just go to the next position. Start shoving that knee through, trying to get the half guard, which in turn will lead to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you need to be anticipating. You need to be framing. You need to be moving, looking for opportunities to either reverse the position or get back to your feet.
And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so a big knockdown in that last round, DC. We'll show you the replay. Nearly had him out of there.
He almost had him out. He had him gone. He hurt him real bad. He thought the fight was over. But the night will go on. The dance continues. Will this be the final dance?
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
5th and final round, forthcoming. Oh, big left hand there.
Massive good land, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Well, he rocked him, but he couldn't finish it.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot.
Tsarukyan gets back up. Watch for him to set up that hook again now. All right, he gets the takedown now, DC. We'll see what he can do in this advantageous spot.
He set it up beautifully. Let's see if he can now take full advantage of it.
All right, side control now. Tsarukyan gets up. He is back on the feet here.
Well, he got hurt again.
Oh, big diving punch to the head. Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Tsarukyan. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, You're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
It's work, guys.
Scramble and go! Scramble and go!
That was a slick transition.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Tsarukyan. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Makhachev's now dealing with a cheek cut. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Time winding down, final seconds of the fight. Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. What a fight, 25 minutes turned in. All right, so an epic 25-minute championship fight here tonight, and it seems like the incumbent has done enough to retain his title.
They say every time you're fighting, when you're the champion, you get the biggest, baddest guy in the entire world. So, of course, it's going to be close. But I believe the champ did just enough to retain his title.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 50-45, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.